In this presentation, I will be talking about Australian cattle dogs. Australian cattle dogs, also known as blue and red heelers. This would be an example of a red heeler. This is an example of a blue heeler. Australian cattle dogs are also known as heelers. Their coat colors can include blue, blue molt, blue speckled, and red molted. They can have tan markings, red markings, as well as some black and tan markings. Male heelers are typically bigger than female heelers. Male heelers are typically 18 to 20 inches tall, whereas female heelers are about 17 to 19 inches. And heelers can weigh up to 50 pounds and as low as 35 pounds. They typically live for about 12 to 16 years. The, the history of Australian cattle dogs is quite interesting. Their original breed was Smithfield, which was a British breed. This imported breed was not suited to the temperatures, terrain, and the distances of their new home. Therefore, the stockmen began breeding the Smithfield to dingoes and other breeds, including the Scottish Highland Collie. This crossbreeding created the breed that is known as the modern Australian cattle dog. George Eliot of Queensdale bred dingoes with collies, which he then sold the offspring to farmers as farm dogs. This offspring was very close to what we know as the Australian cattle dog. When the Bagos brothers bred Eliot's crosses with Dalmatians, the Dalmatians' faithfulness, protectiveness, and ease with livestock crossed with the original crossing working ability created the modern Australian cattle dogs. The Australian cattle dogs were admitted to the AKC in 1980 and became a charter member of the AKC herding group upon the foundation of the group in 1983. Heelers have many good qualities. Their biggest one being that they are low maintenance. They do not require weekly grooming. You can get away with grooming them once a month or once every other month. Heelers are also not big droolers, and it's unlikely that they will leave puddles of drool around your house if you have them inside. They are very protective and are likely to bark when there is something that they need to let their owners know about. They are also very trainable, which makes them very highly desirable dogs. Um, there are a couple drawbacks to some heelers. They are very high energy dogs. They need a lot of mental stimulation. Therefore, they do not make good apartment dogs. Heelers are bred to herd cattle, goat, sheep around. Their name heelers comes from the fact that they nip at the heels of the animals to get them to move. Therefore, you must be careful with them around small children because they have a tendency to herd the kids and will nip at them to get them to move. This can cause them to catch the kids and bite them, but they are not meaning it in a mean way. They are just trying to get the kids to go in the direction they want them to go. I chose this breed because I think they are misunderstood. Everyone loves them, but when they misbehave, they get thrown out. Everyone loves to see the videos of the farm dogs that are helping run the farm, but they don't realize that all of that comes from their training and their mental stimulation that you have to put in to get them to be those good trained dogs. You cannot just buy a heeler and expect them to be a fantastically trained dog. You have to put in the work. Everything in this presentation came from the akc.org. Here are my references. Thank you.